to address you on this important occasion where we are officially launching the National Agroforestry Program, which I consider to be an essential complementary program to our highly successful Command Agriculture Program in terms of food security and nutrition as Zimbabwe. Agroforestry is a land use management system in which trees or shrubs are grown around or among crops or pasture land. It combines shrubs and or fruit trees in agricultural and forestry technologies to create more diverse, productive, profitable, healthy, ecologically sound, and sustainable land use systems. Most of you are aware by now that fruit trees play an important role in the provision of food to communities in addition to a wide range of other ecosystem services. My ministry agroforestry program has been designed to support and complement the Command Agriculture Initiative, as trees are less sensitive to weather pattern variability than do agricultural crops due to their perennial nature. My ministry has realized that agriculture is not just about farming, because there are a number of other activities that also contribute to the agricultural value chain. Our thrust as a ministry is to promote agroforestry, which involves the incorporation of fruit trees into agricultural farming systems to boost food security and nutrition under the Zim Asset Economic Planning Framework. Most farmers grow fruit trees separately from agricultural crops, and this program, through various strategies, will communicate and demonstrate how intercropping monoculture is an advantage and a better option for the farmer. In view of the limited land resource that we are likely to experience in Zimbabwe due to the increased demand for a fixed land base by our ever-increasing human population, it is incumbent upon us as a nation to adopt various strategies that allow realization of maximum benefits from the small pieces of land that are at our disposal. Agroforestry is one of those strategies where, through intercropping, farmers minimize risk, effectively utilize available resources, and efficiently use available labor. The result is increased crop productivity, which promotes food security. There are other benefits to practicing agroforestry that have been observed. Tree crop intercropping has been observed and seen to reduce insect or mite pest population affecting the crops due to the diversity of crops grown on any piece of land, as well as reduction of plant diseases, because the distance between plants of the same species is increased due to the presence of other crops between them. Further, when the intercrop provides a good cover for soil, soil temperatures will stay relatively low. This prevents burning of the organic matter in the soil and hence loss of nutrition. This means that less money is spent by the farmer buying fertilizers. To support the National Agroforestry Program, the country requires over 5 million fruit trees seedlings every year that will be distributed nationwide to participating farmers. It is because of this requirement that my ministry, through the Forestry Commission, is partnering Tree Eco in the establishment of tree nurseries, including Watsomba Nursery in Mutasa District, Fula Nursery in Wange, and Manguje Nursery in Hurungwe, which is currently being established. I would like, therefore, to urge Forestry Commission to continue training women's groups, youths, individual farmers, schools, in order to intensify production of more quality seedlings. I am aware of the expertise that is required to be mastered in budding and grafting of the rootstocks to produce quality trees. Forestry Commission and Agri-Tax officers will be working together with us to make sure that right skills are given to all participating schools and also farmers. These and many other nurseries located in various locations countrywide are intended to avail fruit tree seedlings for the success of the program. The agroforestry program, just like Command Agriculture, will be run with the support of government. His Excellency President Mnangagwa has already been sufficiently briefed on the program and is highly supportive of the idea to incorporate fruit trees into the successful Command Agricultural system. I am glad that the Ministries of Higher and Tertiary and Primary and Secondary Education, through their ministers, have agreed to work very close with us to make sure that this program becomes a success. Every school child should be encouraged to collect at least 3 types of fruit seeds, like mangoes, avocados, or peaches. Bring them to their schools to establish nurseries, which will form the seedlings bank for the national program. As I have alluded to before, Forestry Commission and Agri-Tax officers will train the children to bud and graft the seedlings, therefore catching them young in the art and management of fruit trees. Our universities will help us with the technology of fighting pests and disease outbreaks that might affect the orchards. I would like, therefore, to encourage many other stakeholders to actively participate in this program, including our defense forces who have the human resource to engage in tree planting and growing activities, local authorities who have the land resource for setting up agroforestry designs, our youths, women groups, and traditional leaders who can contribute to Zundera Mambo, land sites for fruit tree growing under this program. Our target as a nation is to grow, as I have indicated, 10 million fruit trees under the nationwide program every year and contribute to the economy through making savings on the foreign currency, which is currently being used to import fruit trees, as evidenced by a huge presence of juices from South Africa and other countries in our supermarkets, as well as generating foreign currency by exporting excess fresh fruits and their packaged forms to foreign markets, including China, Europe, and the Americas. In Zimbabwe, we already have players in the fruit processing industry who have assured us of a market for the produce. This large-scale establishment of fruit trees does not come without challenges. Firstly, there is need to adequately train the participating farmers in good management of the fruit tree orchards to prevent fruit tree pests and disease outbreaks. Secondly, our researchers from universities, agri-techs, and other institutions need to be on the lookout for possible attacks of our orchards by tree pests and also diseases, which have been known to cause huge losses to fruit markets in countries and other countries. An elaborate program needs to be put in place to manage fruit tree pests and diseases, starting from the nurseries where the seedlings are produced, up to the orchards with good phytosanitary practices. For those who may want to import fruit tree propagation materials, our plant protection unit in Ministry of Lands, Agriculture and Rural Resettlement needs to be vigilant at all our country borders and exit points. I have no doubt, however, of the capacity of our extension and research institutions to handle these matters to enable a successful implementation of this program. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I now wish to point out that agroforestry tree planting and sustainable forest management are key ingredients to reducing climate change impacts, such as droughts that are becoming a common feature in our country today. This is largely because of the ability of trees to absorb and store considerable amounts of carbon during their lifetime. For example, a Mushumba Mushenje dominated woodlands, our tree of the year for 2018 holds about 18 tons per hectare of carbon. It is because of this significant relationship between climate change and good forest stewardship that my ministry, in partnership with WWF Friends of the Environment, decided to jointly celebrate this year's International Day of Forests, which is commemorated on 21 March every year, and Earth Hour, whose campaign will run from 3 to the 24th March 2018. The Earth Hour global movement brings together millions of people across the world to demand greater action on climate change through various environmental activities. This year's Earth Hour will be celebrated on 24 March 2014, and I want to urge everyone here to participate in these activities. To that end, I declare the National Agroforestry Program officially launched. Tatenda saka nharaunda yese isu takumbi takanzi chimbochengetaiwo, asi kunewo wachasara vana vadiki, wachasara mu-environment imomo. Wanoda kuona environment yakanaka inokwanisa kuwararamisa, waine mvura yakachena, waine mweya wakachena wekufema. Tikawa nekugara upenyu uri dangerous, mvura iri contaminated yemurwizi yoenda kumadhamu, tonoklina zvemvura iyoyo. Kazhinji tinorasa marara, munhu akadya chikafu makeylight torasa, kana maplastic torasa, anokukurwa oenda kumadhamu kwedu okanganisa fish. Zvakare tinokurudzirazve kuti marara haaraswi murwizi, tikaisa mumabhini ari apa. Iministry yangu, ukatora bhotoro recoca-cola plastic, ukatora can uchiisazve mubhini, unokwanisa kutora plastic iyoyo inokupa paraffin, tichicreata ma-green jobs. Zvakare can iyoyo yebeans kana can yecoca-cola wamusipa wari pano dafara, ishamwari yedu, kwete kuma-fruit trees chete, asi ishamwari yedu kuti kana wachinga watengesa ma-canned drinks, kana wachinga waitazve zvakare ma-plastic bottles, tiri kukurudzira vanamai kuti munoisa ma-can, moisa ma-plastic, moisawo chikafu. Chikafu chinodiwa kuita organic manure. Zvinobatsira kuti chikafu chamunodya hachina ma-chemicals, ma-fertilizer aya hatiziwi akapinda mumwiri asina kukwana zvakanaka kana kuenda kumumvura kwedu, zvinoaffecta isusu. Tinoaisa muma-fertilizer muchibage, asi kudzimwe nyika wachaisi fertilizer wakushandisa organic, nekuti wanoziwa kuti ukaramba uchitora zvakawanda fertilizer zvinokuaffecta health. Saka tinoti umu bhini renyu ndere organic, umu mune can iyoyo inenge yaitwa necanes, inokugadzirira poto. Taane program yatiri kuita yeEMA yekugadzira mabhoto. Ipo pachikoro pano can hamurasi, inokuwakira basa iroro. Saka waya vanongorasa nepawindo, takuuya zvino manje kusunga $20 ukarasa keni nepawindo nepadho kana uri mubhazi nemukombi worasako. Environment handi yako future generation. You are just borrowing it. Saka zvine green jobs munozviisa manure organic. Mafruits aya hatichadi kuti aitwe fertilizer. Munoshandisa masadza. Zvimwe zvese zvinopinda mudumbu zvinodyika zvinoorera. Toisa manure mumafruit trees. Tawe pamusoro hatichadi kurwara as a nation. Munhu anorwara hashandi mufodya.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.